Colleagues, I wanted to take time while you're still paying attention. I don't have a way, I should say it that way, to get a lot of concerns off my chest. So today I wanted to take just a few minutes, if you'll give me some grace, to do that. I'm not wanting this to be a lecture. I'm not trying to badger anybody. But I've only been here 7 years as well. But in that 7 years, I've seen a lot of changes. Some good, some not so good. So the question I have for you today, after what we've seen, not just this session, but the last couple of sessions, is what's happened to us? What's happened? What happened to senatorial courtesy? What happened to common respect among colleagues? I have seen more personal attacks here lately amongst colleagues, whether it's in this chamber or outside this chamber, than I've ever seen before. And I've never seen as much claims to moral superiority than I have recently. We're all the time criticizing Washington, D.C. for the way they act, yet it's becoming harder and harder to see the difference between the Arkansas legislature and Congress. Pride is at the center of a lot of our problems. You know, I'm a PK too, and a PGK. And I'm the black sheep of my family because I went into politics. But I know the good book. Proverbs 6:16-7. These are the 6 things that God hates. The first one is a proud look. A proud look. Why did God put it first in priority? Because it will destroy everything else. Your testimony, your witness, your example. When I first got here, it was a badge of honor for a legislator to actually work behind the scenes to build consensus. If you could get the Municipal League and the Association of Counties to agree on something, you were doing something pretty good. Or if you could get 2-year and 4-year universities to agree to something, you were doing pretty good. We used to strive for that. We used to strive between groups to build consensus and then bring policy, or work to make a policy better. What happened to that? What happened to that being a goal? Now it seems we don't care to work with stakeholders to find the overall best policy. We would rather actually divide and conquer, it seems. We're thinking now that the best way to get someone to, come on our side is to try to discredit their facts or to not oblige their opinion. We accuse the other side of misleading other people or being ignorant or whatever it might be. 2 lawyers don't agree. Big surprise. It happens all the time. It happens in here. But I've never seen it to where people would actually personally attack or try to discredit the other side's opinion. What I hoped was that we could simply have different opinions and work from there. Understanding that we all will have different opinions. We all serve different constituencies, but work from there. We should not claim moral superiority. We should not try to discredit the other side. I'm also reminded about what the Lord said about Pharisees. We should first try to communicate. Communication breakdowns are also rampant around here. But if we would first try to communicate our own views, our own opinions, maybe that's a good first step. Then find consensus. Finally, vote by your convictions. Vote on behalf of your constituents. We don't have to attack each other or the other end of this building or anybody else. Vote your conviction. Vote what your constituents asked. It's not against anyone, and it should not be politically charged. Maybe I'm in the minority. But when I walk through those doors, politics ends there. Several of you have endorsed my political opponents or helped them. But here that doesn't matter, because here I'm a policymaker. Here my job is try to find the best job that I can, or do the best job that I can for my constituents. We should be more concerned about doing our job than we are keeping our job. I'll end with this. A couple of sessions back, I was working, and I heard one of my colleagues bring a group of students in here. Sat down in our chairs, and I believe the words were said, "See, this place is not special. These people who serve aren't great or better than average." And that bothered me, because I understand to an extent what he was trying to say, but I can't quite agree. This place is special. It's where the people's business is supposed to get done. It is a privilege and an honor to serve in the legislature. My kids, if I'm ever blessed to have any, will not see their dad serve. But I will forever be part of this institution because I did serve. And it will still be the greatest honor of my life to be an Arkansas State legislator. I hope that you'll agree as we move forward this next month to keep the right things in focus, to try to get back to the way it used to be as far as doing our job as a legislator, as far as respecting each other's opinions and having that common courtesy that's so often absent in today's political climate. I thank you. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thanks, Senator.